哦，很快的，我们又到了第6章了。我已经逃离了疯人院啦。但这是那个克苏鲁的眼睛跟触手。我身体到底是发生什么事？
Who goes there?
干，回来那个宅邸了啊。
I need a drink.
点个技能压压惊。还没点啊。点技能了。
You're awake, Mr. Pierce.
Ooh.
How do you feel?
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come.
哎，你不是死了吗？这个警官。
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things.
Tell us.
哎呦，总不能选。医疗要熟练啊。
What I'm sure of now is that
And what brings you to
the fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you.
I have a hard time believing you.
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd
让他
remember
开枪。
that.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he...
That's possible.
Seems hard to swallow.
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins...
No memory of going down any tunnel.
嗯，
No, we were in the
该不会
manor.
那就是做梦吧？
Then what?
The rest is quite blurry.
被他
I
复
don't
活
recall how
了
I，came back
根本
home.
就没死。
I went to visit you at the hospital.
And you don't remember?
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
这完全忘记耶。
I heard you talking earlier.
Why am I not surprised?
I get the impression you two don't get along.
Intrusive and not very clever. Anyway,
What I'm sure of now.
and what brings
The fact
I don't...
that's what
I have you. I'd remember.
Why would...
that's
Seems
I met a Francis Sanders.
遇到弗朗西斯德
Of
斯，
course, he's a patient. Or what?
He knew Sarah.
What?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
让他被一个很诡异的东西吸，然后那边他就飞起来就死了。
I didn't see what.
Of what do you...
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins.
Sarah Hawkins. Now, this makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawk.
You really think she's involved?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess he can still pay a visit to his wife.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale.
I don't agree. She does.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the
我的
bottom.
了解并不透彻，
You're
我还
right.
是保持谨慎好了。
Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's.
That seems wise indeed.
这将影响你的命运。
I'll go to.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
要干嘛？
The other night's events are still confused in my head.
当德斯以交谈。 OK， 我们抵达桑德斯的住所。
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may.
You may.
However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
嗯，
Well, well.
夜猫
He's here.
跟夜猫跟他们有什么关系啊？
We met briefly. The main thing is that the brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
有管我闲事的
I
天
bumped
赋
into。her.
It's a small island, detective. My island.
You're investigating Francis' death.
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
这里的每个人的家里怎么都感觉明灯啊？
You have...
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked
他
about.
霍金斯的话，
You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger. Were Abe... How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
就在我眼尖叫的
He
时候，
started raving, screaming that a dimensional.
Oh, mercy, that story again.
That was when he began to convulse.
开始抽搐扭动，
Or terror.
但他也在扭动哎。那你是底下装什么什么
I'm
吊
not
带是不
really
是？
sure of what, but it's best that
I should have been there. What you're telling me is
但他
outrageous.
他的脚怎么一直在抖动啊？
Did you not do any...
So ask Fuller. He's the eminent doctor. But I.
That churl no longer takes the trouble to receive. He sends his secretary to tell me that I cannot see. He must think that I am a terrible wife for having abandoned him in such a...
I'm not here to condemn you, Mrs. Sanders.
Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce.
How did you come to meet Sarah Hawkins?
We were the wealthiest and most influential families, and when Charles returned from Europe with his sweet little artist, she and her sinister paintings were destined to catch my
第二的
husband's
画作
eye.
吸引
He
到
bought
丈夫的
many of
眼
her
球。
works over the last 5 years.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Chamber，
Well, you can imagine. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the
画廊的
painter
正中
than
央
the privilege of such a shameful...
Hold on. The shambler.
Who else to paint such horrors?
It is my own.
Then you have... For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery
别再踏
again.
进那画廊。
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders.
画廊，画廊是哪一间？啊，
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, detective.
I've got a lot.
Some can be. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
I'm not here to cause trouble.
Worry me. If the last beating wasn't enough for... But as long as you keep out of my way...
And you?
I'm here on business. Irene asked. She doesn't intend to...
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs a choice that comes down to Fitzroy and...
那我们就点那本书。这是一本关于怪物与未知生物的百科全书。我开始相信这些生物都是真实存在的。哎，呼呼，这下力量。
An old diary. Strange.
我恳
For
请你
months,
不要再得到这
Sarah
幅被诅咒
Hawkins
的画。
refused to part with her painting.
到了空轨吧，你的朋友莎拉霍金斯。 好，前进那个画廊。正中央，我干，画廊有点 OP 大，空间有够大的。
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
正中央，看到。
The man transformed an entire wing of his
这个
art gallery.
妈，这是什么东东啊？嘴巴，为什么要从这个视角看啊？不要突然意会了什么？哇！发生什么事？不会吧？我要被吸进去了！喂！但这画会动啊！什么东西？这是小孩哦！大侠，躲在那边干嘛啊？干，这什么恶心的东西？干，恶心的东西也够笨哎！我躲在这里没看到。
What the hell was that?
呀！ 爸，大侠，
I can't even touch it.
不给碰哎！大侠啦，哪里有衣橱？我怎么处理它？干你娘嘞！要怎么变一坨？大侠啦！ 啊！不要再追啦！乌嘎！快跑！快进去！啊！被抓到了！哈哈！都小了，看。
What the hell was that?
干你娘嘞！妈的，你怎么又被抓到啦？
What the hell was that? That thing came out of this painting. There has to be a link. Maybe if I destroy it.
快他！啊你妈的！哦嘎！个宝啊！ 那有什么东西可以摧毁它啊！干你娘嘞！要怎么走啦？
Damn. Did it hear that?
耶！找东西可以摧毁了。 但是没有那么聪明，可以这样绕回来。快点！要割爆他！我一个，干嘛一个被反弹？一手没用。那小，戳他妈！我干你娘的！
This dagger looks different.
With you. You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your...
I was attacked by a creature. You knew.
What are you Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand. Even if...
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. And by the way...
It saved my life.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's from what I saw in the ledgers. It was him who sold it.
This symbol on the dagger, it's what protect... If Hawkins was trying to get rid of this shambler, she might have made contact. This antique dealer has a good knowledge.
You've got your spunk back.
好了，刚刚在那个空轨那个地方啊，我发现我忘记开麦克风啦。不过影片还是得剪啊，就看到那个都没有出声音啊，在那边被鬼追啊。忘记开麦克风啦！在第6章，在里面都没开麦克风。
Where's the book? Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
要找那个古董啊，店啊。那我们刚刚拿那个是赤鬼那个匕首来看一下。
What does this strain? This book contains unholy knowledge.
这是那个空鬼啊，带那个奇怪的野兽啊。
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion. What happened here?
What happened here?
Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood. Seems like amateur work. To whom does this footprint belong? This burglar seems to be rather clumsy. What killed all these animals? What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
蜜雪，哎，这是那个眼睛，在那个精神病院看到你那个眼睛。
Charles Hawkins?
他想
What's happening to Hawkins? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
大霍金斯有什么奇怪的力量？干你鸟，我也弹出来。
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
啊！
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide what everything is linked to this. Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
它就在我的保险箱里。这种唱片找到。哦。
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
大侠
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
第三个号码是3，第9。
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
1、3、4，讲的这个该不会是3个旗子吧？应该是这个吧
The Chalice of Knowledge.
3，这是几个？红宝石啊，39吗？精彩539，看看。我开了，太神啦！有个秘籍啊！再一次。哟，他妈怎么有个鲍鱼啊？哇！ 哇，各种浮空术啊！哇，那小突然学会了魔法啊。哎，怎么一下就第8章啦？